the why we did it, I think, is important to just elevate. We have seen in Chicago and throughout this country, federal agents work and behave outside of the confines of the Constitution. And it's certainly no secret here how, we have pushed back, right? The president of the United States of America said that, Chicago is going to find out why we changed the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War, like literally have declared war on the city of Chicago. And with that, we saw, a father dropping his children off to school, was shot and killed. And then they lied about it by a federal agent. A woman was shot multiple times, 5 times, Miramar Martinez. Thank God she survived that. But once again, they lied about it, and they, just put all these charges against her and later had to drop them. And so the bottom line is this, Richard, is that, despite what the vice president of this country said, despite what the president has said, no one gets to work with absolute immunity in this country. And so I signed an executive order to create a pathway for accountability to these rogue, reckless ICE and federal agents. And what I have directed my police department to do is to collect evidence in the event where, criminal misconduct is taking place or criminal conduct is taking place, to preserve that evidence, to also make sure that we know who the supervisor is on the scene, to, use their body cams to preserve, as well as to ensure that evidence that could be used to bring charges, that is available. And then ultimately, we will make a decision if the evidence is worthwhile passing on to the state's attorney, which at that point, that is her jurisdiction, and she can decide to pursue criminal charges with those cases like she does any other case.